Third jerseys, the black and blue powder blues. Tonight's referee is Joe Ernst. The linesmen are Scott Pimento and Bob Firer. The Penguins will have their home white uniforms on, skating from right to left. Meanwhile, the Manitoba Moose come in representing the Vancouver Canucks of the National Hockey League. Manitoba has a black jersey with green and gold trim, white names and numbers. They'll be skating from left to right. There's head coach Todd Richards about to have his second as a head coach at the professional level. Danny Carcillo up on his feet, yelling encouragement to his teammates. The Penguins are going to start. Tim Sestito, Maxime Talbot, and Stevie Dixon up front. It will be Talbot taking the draw, and we are underway. The Penguins win the opening faceoff. Talbot chips it deep. The season is underway. Back to get it. Preston Ryan gets drilled fast and hard. The Penguins, the keys, according to Coach Richards, Tom, we want to initiate. We want to dictate tempo and flow. There's a lead pass that was touched by the goaltender. It's waved off. Tim Sestito throwing the body. Talbot is chipped down, gets right back up on his feet. Lee Gorin, who we highlighted at the top of the broadcast, back checking. There's Nathan McKeever as well. Talbot, a good forecheck, steals the puck from Gorin, tries to bank one in front. Talbot was spilled. Referee Joe Ernst did not see it. And now the Moose break through the neutral zone. Onside, Brad Moran, who you remember well from the Syracuse Crunch. He throws one deep. Gorin throws an elbow back at Wade Skolny, who was back checking. Good angle hit that time by Talbot. Somewhat of a long shift by both sides to open up the game. We've played almost a minute. Now both teams will be looking for a line change on the fly. Nice high clear, and Daniel Carcillo comes out flying, puts some heavy pressure on his man, Yannick Tremblay. Nice free agent pickup by Manitoba. Jason Jaffrey, who started his pro career in Wheeling in this organization, had a terrific season last year, third on the team in scoring. Here's a lead pass. Jonathan Filowich steps around a man. Filowich walks in, shot, big save, rebound. Nice job by Drew McIntyre, who played most of his action last year for the Grand Rapids Griffins. We'll have more in a moment. Christensen, a quick shot. Nice save by McIntyre. Excellent move by Jonathan Filowich. Todd Richards talking about that in your face. Here's the lines tonight. Christensen will center Filowich and Carcillo. Rob Schrempf will be the pivot on the second line with Connor James and Ryan Stone. Talbot, Kennedy, and Sestito, and Dixon and Bonby. Meanwhile, Welch will be with DuPont, Nasruddin, Skolmy, and Kartner and Lennon. Quick shot that time down low. Bank pass in front. The Penguins almost had it. Now Manitoba's with a broken stick, so Robbie Schrempf out there trying to cycle with Ryan Stone. Kartner had that big blast from the point that almost went in. Here's Robbie Schrempf behind the net. One-time pass. Great save by McIntyre. The Penguins already with 3 quality shots on net. Kartner floats one deep to Ryan Stone. Kartner, a bullet shot. Nice stick save by McIntyre. Penguins are looking very strong indeed. Stone takes a hard hit but keeps the play alive. Now it's Bernier coming along the other way. Nice body hit. Now this could be a transition rush for Connor James. Right wing side, James banks one in front. McIntyre, another kick save. Penguins have 7 shots on goal, and some folks are just getting into their seats now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. Good job by McIntyre to stem the tide. The Penguins are looking every bit as fast as advertised. Here's Eric Christensen at his own Blue Cross blue line. D to D, Ryan Lannon, near side boards, high chip pass, it's onside. Preston Ryan flags it down. Breakout pass, Filowich almost had a reaction steal. One-on-one chance coming in deep. It's Mike Brown. His backhander goes wide. Andrew Penner had the post covered. Penguins bank one out to the neutral zone. There to get it for Manitoba is Alexander Edler from Sweden, a very highly regarded prospect. Played for the Kelowna Rockets last year in the Western Hockey League. 3 minutes played, very few whistles, great end-to-end action so far. Penguins and the Moose doing a great job. That time, a little bit of traffic between Carcillo and Yannick Hansen. He is from Denmark. Don't see a lot of Danes in the game too often around here. Talbot throws one deep. Tremblay took an interference call on him, but they said play on, no whistle. This Talbot line brings tons of action. It's like a keg of dynamite, pack of firecrackers, and some bottle rockets around an old Bic lighter. Brad Moran, center ice, leads a charge. Crowd is into it. Here's a chance for Yannick Tremblay. Great move, quick shot, rebound, score. So that time Tremblay kind of fanned on the shot. Penner might have overreacted a bit. Next thing you know, there was a loose puck in front, and Manitoba gets a first period even strength goal on a somewhat odd play. That is technically their first shot of the season. So 2 years ago it was the Penguins badly getting outskated, but Ramsey Abid scored on the first shot of the season. This time Manitoba returns the favor, and after the Penguins came out flying with a 7-0 shot advantage, the Moose get a goal on their first scoring chance. That's a disappointment, but that's hockey.
Scored by number 20, Brad Moran. His first of the game, first of the season. An assist to number 38, Yannick Tremblay, and number 2, Alexander Edler. Time of the goal, 3:30. Manitoba.
So there you have it. The Moose are on the board. Moran from Tremblay and Edler. And the Penguins will just have to shake it off, and there's a lot of time left in this first period to fix things. Great hit that time as Tyler Kennedy just put a body on his man, Brandon Reed. Brandon Reed has been playing over in Germany the last couple of years. Bonvie slows things down. Tyler Kennedy comes out fast and hard. Backhand shot. Loose rebound in front. The Penguins trying to press on. Good job by Kennedy to keep it alive. Christensen centers this fourth line. Bonvie spins off a hit. Kennedy tries to poke it deep. Tyler Kennedy from Sault Ste. Marie played for his hometown Greyhounds. In front, Bonvie a shot. Big save. Christensen had a chance. Lannon fakes the shot. Christensen in the slot, lets it fly. Good diving block that time by Jaffrey. Now it's a shot down low. The Penguins are throwing everything at goaltender Drew McIntyre. They can't find the back of the net. Meanwhile, the Moose with just one shot, and it was kind of a half-hearted thing, went right into the net. Winding up, here's Rob Schrempf, his first real rush coming out of his own end. Good pass by Schrempf. James coming along, did not get the puck deep. Penguins will have to tag up. Nice hit by Kartner that time as he clipped Nathan Smith coming out of the zone. Stone takes a body, but Connor James picks it up with good speed. Connor James tries to cut in a fast whistle. That's too bad. 14:57 to go in the first period. A little bit of rough stuff behind the play. The goal, it was Brad Moran from Yannick Tremblay and Alexander Edler. Edler is that Penguins player. Are trying to create. They're really keeping it moving. And now Sestito, he forechecks like a freight train. Great job by Sestito to take an angle, but they're going to call a penalty on Sestito for a hold. It looks like it might be the correct call as well, as Sestito had all the right intentions, but once you put the hand on the body and the other player goes down, you can almost guarantee that's going to be a holding call. So Tim Sestito played for the Greenville Growl last year in the East Coast Hockey League. He's going to take a 2-minute holding call. Manitoba will get the first power play in the entire league. You take another look at it there. Sestito, even if he didn't tug him down, you put that hand on the defenseman's body when he's playing the puck, they're going to call you.
Holding. Time of the penalty, 9:42. It's Penguins Sestito, 2 minutes holding at 9.
Last year, the Penguins were the #1 penalty-killing team in the entire American Hockey League, more than 86%, and they scored 13 shorthanded goals. We are halfway through the first period. Wade Skolny is out there, and that time the puck deflected off the safety netting over in the corner by section 120, and referee Joe Ernst said, no, we're going to stop and do that one again outside the zone. There's a nice glass view at Andrew Penner. Manitoba now credited with 2 shots on goal. They have the 1-0 lead. Penguins have 10 shots and the first penalty. Sestito off for a hold at 9:42. Just over halfway through the first period. Penguins have done everything but score. Drew McIntyre has really done a nice job in these first 6 minutes when he saw a lot of action. Penguins are trying to work it out. Nice job. Carcillo will pursue on Yannick Tremblay. Tremblay reaches back. Lee Gorin, who we highlighted at the top of the telecast. Big, strong guy out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. Mickey DuPont, nice redirect. Didn't get a lot of wood on it, but stayed with the play, and that knocks it down. 1 minute to go on the Moose power play. They lead 1-0, trying to make it 2-0. DuPont behind the net to Kartner. Kartner turnaround, flips a wrist shot all the way down. McIntyre will come out of that Manitoba net to play it up the far side boards. It's misplayed, and Kartner with a knuckleball slap shot goes wide all of a sudden. Just 45 seconds left on Sestito's holding call, and the Moose are trying to get set up. Here's Brandon Reed. Good speed down the line. Lost control. Nice keep in by Ryan, who's off to a good start for the Moose tonight. Jesse Schultz, last year's team leading scorer for Manitoba, keeps the play moving. Nice step up by Lannon. Loves to kill the penalties and pay the price. Kartner is his defensive partner. 22 seconds to go. The Moose keep it alive. Ryan has had a lot of good touches early. Bouncing puck, that'll dribble out of the zone. Almost a problem in a steal. Nice job by Maxime Talbot, who's a penalty-killing specialist. he and Tyler Kennedy will provide a ton of energy. They'll be like the Keebler Elves out there all year long. Here's Nathan Smith. 2 seconds to go on the power play. Ryan holds it. Backdoor pass could be trouble. Good patience by Manitoba. Excellent block by Tyler Kennedy, who dove. And what do we have here? The net is off the hinges. We'll take a break. It's 1-0 Manitoba. Solid penalty kill. Scored the goal. Penguins pop one deep. It's Mickey DuPont following it up. Good pressure on Nathan McKeever. You'd swear his name is McIver, but it is pronounced McKeever. Playing on. The Penguins are working. They're battling. They've outshot the Moose 10-2. However, Manitoba scored on an off-balance shot. The rebound went right to the opportunistic Brad Moran, and he popped it in the net. First shot of the year as a goal. That's always a thrill for a forward. Andrew Penner would love to have it back, but you can't fault him. Stone chips one in. Manitoba covers. McKeever up the boards all the way down. That should be an icing call, no? Yes, it will be. Nasruddin touches it. So let's do it back. 7:25 to go, first period. 1-0 Moose. Manitoba, good hockey team. We'll be up in Winnipeg on the 26th and 27th for Thursday and Friday night games. There's Dan Bilesma, the Penguins assistant coach, longtime NHL veteran. Last year was with the New York Islanders, and last time I saw Dan Bilesma playing, he was with the Cincinnati Mighty Ducks, and he was good. Penguins offensive face-off after the icing call. Talbot has a steal. Man in front. Oh, almost got it to Tim Sestito. I like Sestito's game so far. He was one of the more long shot guys to play, and that time Talbot takes a shot. That could have easily been called roughing. But now it's Nasruddin. Backdoor play high. Rolling shot deflected. And now we're going to have a fight. It looks like it's going to be Skolny trading blows. Wade Skolny's helmet is off. He is working along with Nathan Smith. Skolny now really throwing some strong lefts. Oh, Skolny is just playing a Beatles tune on the forehead of Nathan Smith. That's fun to see. Wade Skolny, welcome to the hockey club. Nathan Smith went fishing for a big whale, and he caught a Skolny. And Skolny just tugged him around like a rag doll. 7:02 to go. Let's see how this all got started. Skolny, oh, there's a nice left there. The helmets are off. You'll see the players going buckets off. Wade with that good balance. Last year with Philadelphia, played 56 games, did not score, but really plays a defensive brand of defense. And you can see the nice uppercut. That one landed. Oh, there's a left, and forget it. So Wade Skolny sends a message, and right away he's a popular man with this Penguins faithful. These Penguins fans have always been able to gauge effort. And Wade Skolny just gave some there. And let's face it, you give credit to Nathan Smith as well. They'll both get 5 for fighting. And maybe this little spat could bring some energy in the goal department towards the Penguins. You never know. Shots are 10 for the Penguins, 2 for the Moose. 7 minutes to go in the first period. Here's the announcement on that fight.
Penguins number 28, Wade Skolny. 5 minutes each for fighting. Time of the penalties.
And an offside. My goodness. That time Mike Brown cruising in on a naked 2-on-1. Just went too far. So Skolny and Smith get 5 minutes each for fighting at 12:58. And I remember when we had our old friend Brendan Walsh here doing color, he said whenever you're on a 2-on-1 or an odd man rush with an offensive chance, you can't go offside. You can't make it close. In Manitoba, their best developing play of the night was foiled by an offside call. Nice job by Penner to flip it up the boards. Carcillo could not handle it. Manitoba putting on some good forechecking pressure. Jason Jaffrey, he's from Olds, Alberta. Been in Penguins camp several times. Now found a good home in Manitoba. That time a trip. This should be a penalty on Manitoba. And Yannick Tremblay, one of the more skilled defensemen. Tremblay, 6'2", 180 pounds, out of Montreal. Played in Mannheim, Germany last year. He's going to just no results. 4:44 to go. First period, 1-0 Manitoba. Penguins trying to crank it up. Here's Christensen going wide. Hard shot, big save, rebound, flops over the net. Oh, the Penguins went hard. It looks like we might have a goaltender interference call. And now we're going to have some rough stuff. Carcillo appeared to be pushed into the goaltender, and now we've got everybody grabbing a dance partner. Welcome to black and blue hockey fans. Kartner has his man, and he's trying to get some separation. Kartner has taken McKeever out of the flow and says, buddy, let me know if you want to dance, because I know this song real well. Carcillo clearly collided with the goaltender. We'll need to see a replay. If he's pushed or if his momentum took him. This is after the play. Here's a good look at it. Wrist shot by Christensen. Carcillo looking for a rebound. Carcillo collides with a teammate. Then he bumps into the goaltender. That is clearly going to be a goaltender interference call on Carcillo. So McIntyre gets bumped around there. And this will wipe out the Penguins' power play. And all of this activity comes at 15:35. Now, we won't be taking a break here because Manitoba is shorthanded. Tremblay still has 5 seconds to go on his tripping call, and we're going to have some multiple penalties here. Wow, that was something. Great work by the Penguins on the power play. They control the flow. They move the puck around. Penguins had a 4-second power play to start this second period, but nothing will come from it. There's a deflected puck right off the hop. Preston Ryan, who has really been involved, makes a nice block deflection up into the Penguins bench. There's Matt Karkner wearing the A. He will be one of the leaders and real foundations of that Penguins blue line. Matt Karkner, just one of those kind of guys you love to have on your hockey team. 6'4", 235. Last year had 10 goals and 20 assists with the Cleveland Barons, working with the San Jose Sharks. Penguins have the white uniforms on with the powder blue trims. This is the third jersey, black and blue hockey, kind of symbolizing that blue collar ethic. And that time, Daniel Carcillo with a great jump into the forecheck. Carcillo is out there with Christensen, Filowich. Back on the blue line, it's Karkner and Ryan Lennon. Good offside call. Tonight's referee is Joe Ernst. The linesmen are Scott Pimento and Bob Firer. Penguins are 0 for 2 on the power play. The Moose are 0 for 3. Penguins penalty kill has looked very good. Shots are 15-4, and that's about what you had. The Penguins really had a great explosive first 6 minutes, but again, the Moose got a great bounce rebound on their first goal, and it was 1-0 with just one shot on net. Quick shot goes wide of Andrew Penner, Manitoba, coming out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, working with the Vancouver Canucks, playing in the beautiful MTS Center. They hosted the All-Star game last year, just like the Penguins did in 2001. Nice break out of the zone. Tyler Bulk is waiting for an outlet pass. Here's a steal by Christensen. Christensen toe drag wrist shot. Good save by Drew McIntyre. McIntyre has looked very strong. Christensen so crafty at generating that, give and go wrist shot. Really pulls it back like a snake charmer, working that flute against a cobra. Here's a breakout. This has the look and feel of an icing call. Skolny takes a veteran angle, touches it up, and will get the icing call. Wade Skolny is the answer to the trivia question. There's team captain Elaine Nasruddin. But Wade Skolny had the first fight of the season as he went with a pretty good bout with Nathan Smith. Smith is 6'2", 195. Skolny tips the scales at 6 feet 200. So it was pretty even, and Skolny just seemed to have a little bit of an edge in the fight. 1:05 to go, played in the second period. Andrew Penner, here's a steal by Connor James off the face-off. Quick shot, rolling rebound into the crease. Are we going to have a penalty here? It looks as though a holding or an interference call against Manitoba. Not a bad penalty by the Moose because Connor James missed the net, which you hate to see when he's that close. But the rebound banked off the backboards right into the crease, and now one of the top defensemen for Manitoba, Nathan McKeever, is going to go to the box, and the Penguins would love to get a quick strike power play goal. This comes 1 minute and 12 seconds into the middle period. Mickey DuPont, right point, across the
Manitoba
way to Noah Welch.
Number 8.
DuPont,
Nathan
center
McKeever,
point.
2 minutes holding
Robbie
the stick.
Schremp
Time of the penalty.
looking across. Noah Welch. You can see Schremp just share that puck with such good vision. Schremp bank pass in front. Connor James missed out in front. Too bad. So James with a couple of good looks at the net, just not finding the target. But again, Schremp delivering that puck with alarming precision. Boy, is he going to be a good player. Holding the stick. Now here's a break. It's Connor James. Didn't have enough help. Going to regroup. Nice dish to Noah Welch. Welch off bank. Rebound. Down low. Connor James crashes the net. Was that a hand pass? They said play on. Penguins might have caught a break. Ryan Stone, a redirect. Mickey DuPont scrambles to keep it onside. Noah does not get a good first touch. Lost control, and Manitoba will clear the zone. Penguins got to be careful. Almost a hooking situation appearing there. Here's Ryan Stone. Gets around the D. Chips it in front. One-timer for James. The puck saucered too high in the air. They couldn't settle it on the ice. James keeps it alive. 55 seconds to go. Tap pass back to Karkner. Across the way to Noah, Matt Karkner. Center point, fakes it over to Shrimp. Shrimp with some room, chance to create. Top of the circle, Robbie Shrimp. He'll take a shot himself. It deflects high into the safety netting. A little bit disappointing there, but you like that patience. Robbie Shrimp playing his first game as a pro. No one-on-one. Very good stand-up by Preston Ryan. Ryan has been awesome, and it looks like Carcillo is going to have a penalty. So Daniel Carcillo with a holding call, and Carcillo doesn't like it, tells the referee to look at his eyes or open his eyes. So now Carcillo has 3 minor penalties tonight. 2 of them were a goaltender interference and a rough on the same sequence. You be the judge. Carcillo gets his hand on the man. Ooh, and I'll tell you what, there might have been a little bit of Greg Louganis' dive help that time by the Moose defenseman hitting the deck awfully hard. Regardless, 8:18 is the time of the call. Carcillo's in the box, and this is not the way for the Penguins to catch up, down by a goal, 1-0.
Carcillo, 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 8:18. That's a Penguins Carcillo.
Penguins penalty kill has been exceptional. Manitoba's best chance of the night was the one right there that Jannik Hansen shot around off the side of the net. Penguins muscle one to center ice. Here's a lead steal. Filowich, 3-on-1 for the Penguins, shorthanded. Filowich back to Christensen. Shots, goal, rebound. Alain Nasreddin. It's a short-headed goal for the Penguins. Captain Alain Nasreddin played the whole year last year without a goal, and he gets one on opening night short-handed. Look at that smile. Too wide for his face. Alain Nasreddin from Montreal, Quebec. Excellent job by Filowich. Took his time, saw the situation. You rarely get a 3-on-1 shorthanded. Great shot by Christensen. Nasreddin stiffs home the mail. And the Penguins have made ones wild here in Wilkes-Barre. And the battle flags are up and at him. What a goal. Second period shorthanded for the captain, Alain Nasreddin. Naz gets his first
Penguins
of the
shorthanded
season.
goal scored by number 32, Alain Nasreddin. His first of the game, first of the season, with an assist to number 16, Eric Christensen.
Just 3.5 minutes in on their first shot of the game. Penguins get a shorthanded goal from Alain Nasreddin, and that's how we stand. Some rough stuff behind the play. Mike Brown is getting after it, and it looks like Daniel Carcillo. Now Karkner will take on all comers. We'll see who the tough guy is on Manitoba, because Karkner is waiting. Now Carcillo has Patrick Collum. This should be an original penalty on Manitoba. It looks like Carcillo is going to go buckets off with Patrick Collum. Carcillo is saying, take the helmet off, pal, and we'll fight. They're just waiting. Collum looks like he wants those gloves on like they've got crazy glue on his skin. He does not want this at all. No, he bailed out. Carcillo was more than ready. Now, Mike Brown basically tackled Daniel Carcillo. They were jarring before the face-off. Carcillo trying to show some discipline. Danny is trying to mature as a player. And it looks like Brown is gone. Now, there's only 3:20 to go. I don't know if they're going to call this a fight. Carcillo is probably going to plead to linesman Bob Firer. Look, the guy jumped me. I was not trying to get her going. Let's see what we can see on the TV. Scott Arneal, the head coach, not liking it. There was talk on the face-off. Carcillo was kind of backing off, which you don't normally hear me say. We'll just have to see what they call. To reset, there's 3:20 to go in the second period. It's the opening night of the American Hockey League season. It's a 1-1 hockey game. The Penguins have outshot the Moose 24-8. A shorthanded goal by Alain Nasreddin has equalized a first period even strength goal from Brad Morin on their first shot of the hockey game. This Manitoba team, as it is constructed with Joe Roulier not in the lineup, is not going to win any heavyweight titles. And that's okay. The new rules in hockey, that is not the old school hockey we're used to seeing. Now, the Penguins, meanwhile, though, even when they're just playing a straight lineup, you've got Karkner, you've got Bonvy, you've got Skolny, you've got Carcillo, not to mention Grant McNeil, who was sent down to Wheeling. When he shows up, this will be like West Side Story if anybody wants to lip off. Karkner is a real good peacekeeper. He is big, he's strong, he's tough, he's an unselfish teammate, and it looks like the Penguins have a power play. What a time for them to click if they can get something going here. Brown has an extra penalty for sure, and this is going to come at 16:40. Todd Richards very pleased with that development on the bench. Wouldn't it be nice for Robbie Schremp to get on the scoreboard here? Let's see what the call is.
Penalty on number 13, Mike Brown. 4 minutes for roughing. Penguins, number 2, Ryan Lannon, 2 minutes for roughing.
So Lannon got 2-minute roughing. Carcillo got nothing. But now Manitoba shorthanded, trying to come through their own end. Back on the point, it goes out of the zone. Maxime Fortunas, a give and go. Sarah Horshire of Plains is the Red Robin Lucky Power Play contestant. Penguins have not led yet tonight. They trailed 1-0. Nasruddin tied it up. Noah Welch from out of his own end. Just a one-man forecheck from Jason Jaffrey. DuPont muscles one through. Nice reach touch by Rob Schremp to avoid the icing call. But Manitoba, a smart overbreak where nobody was covering. Oh, and it looked like a fumble by Tremblay. Rolling puck went through like a lobbed hubcap. Good hit that time. Nice lead by Ryan Stone. James tries to poke one free. Noah Welch rips a slap shot. Bodies everywhere. Nice gutsy block in front. Tremblay, who misplayed an easy clearing bid, may have taken that one. Check that. It was Bernier who misplayed it. Now here's Carcillo trying to go it deep. Couldn't do it. Manitoba's doing a better job on the kill. Now here's a break. Brad Moran is shorthanded. 2-on-1 across the way. Great save by Penner. That could have been a goal for Lee Gorin. Maxime Fortunas just going to play it through the neutral zone. Manitoba's penalty kill obviously getting some momentum here. The other man advantages for the Penguins have been very heavy advantages for Wilkes-Barre in the chance department. Manitoba's doing a better job this time. Talbot forces one to Christensen. It rolls down low. Carcillo messes with Gorin. Filowich tries to keep it alive. Manitoba looking for a whistle. They won't get it. Christensen tried to flick pass. It did not team up. So Christensen just not having any luck with the puck tonight. He's doing all the right things, just getting no results. 10 seconds to go on the fast-moving power play. Icing is waved off. Goaltender Drew McIntyre plays it up the boards. Teammate Talbot won't keep it onside. Here's another steal shorthanded. Tyler Bauk, 2-on-1, coming down shot. Big save by Penner. Dangerous chance. So that's what happens when you put a forward on the point. 1:15 to go. 1-1 tie, and Andrew Penner gets some late second period work to keep this game tied. Home white jerseys. It's the third jersey with the powder blue trim and the navy. It's dark navy. It looks like black, but it's actually a blue. Remember, Manitoba is on a power play that carried over as Tim Sestito took a roughing call. Here's Lee Gorin. Right wing side. Elects to pass it instead of shoot. It goes around to Yannick Tremblay, who kind of quarterbacks that Moose power play. Good pass to Patrick Colombe. Tremblay and Colombe sharing it up on high. Tremblay just keeping it onside. Tip shot through a screen, bounces right to Manitoba. Long shot goes wide. Andrew Penner looked good on that angle. Here's a steal by Nasruddin. He has the shorthanded tally. That time he flips one all the way down. That will buy a line change on the fly for the Wilkes-Barre penalty killers. 1 minute gone on the penalty, and the Penguins tied one apiece. Opening night, the only game in the American Hockey League. These two teams did it 2 years ago, and it was a 6-3 Manitoba win. Talbot coming along, chips it deep. Tyler Kennedy, shorthanded, tries to get a jump on Patrick Colombe, and he does so. Tyler Kennedy playing that fearless style, tries to wedge one in front, gets taken down. The puck was tangled in his skates, looking for a whistle. Did not come. 30 seconds to go on the Manitoba power play. Chugging along. Good hit by Lannon to get it up the boards to Talbot. This could be good for the Penguins. Hey, shorthanded. This is a 3-on-2. Drop pass coming along. Karkner had a notion to go for it. Some stick work by Manitoba behind the play. Referee Joe Ernst says play on. 10 seconds left on the power play. Manitoba maybe with time for one more rush. Jesse Schultz getting it deep. Last year, Schultz led the way in scoring with 37 goals and 30 assists. Hard bouncer out of the dash. That'll do it. Sestito's out of the box. The Penguins are no worse for the wear. Excellent penalty kill. The Moose did not get a shot on goal. They had one setup, but the blast went wide. Lead breakout. It was deflected at center. This will not be icing. Mickey DuPont a little bit of time. Banks one up the far side boards. It takes a carom. Christensen working with Carcillo. Good speed by the Penguins, but just no follow-up that time. And now Christensen pursuing. Back the other way. It's Marc-Andre Bernier. He played in Manitoba last year 60 games. Fortunas crossed the way, almost knocked down by Carcillo. And now Mickey DuPont will sweep it up at center. Tap give intended for Christensen. Manitoba comes in transition. They have numbers 4-on-3. It is Bernier onside. DuPont puts a good body on him. 17:25 to go. Penguins playing defense in their own zone. Carcillo, neutral zone. Wedges one ahead for Filowich. Noah Welch rips a shot. He scores! Tip home goal! Great job by Noah Welch to stay involved. That Christensen-Filowich line should be lethal. They were putting pressure on the Manitoba D. They backed up Noah with that gunslinger slap shot. He just steps into it. That's a lot of 6'4", 215. Rips it right on goal. It may have been tipped by Filowich. And the Penguins have themselves a go-ahead goal in their first lead of the season, 2-1.
5, Noah Welch. His first of the game, first of the season. An assist to number 13, Daniel Carcillo. And number 18, Jonathan Filowich. Time of the goal, 2:43. Penguins goal.
So right now it's Noah Welch from Carcillo and Filowich. We'll update you if there was a deflection. Penguins have the love and the joy in a 2-1 lead. Great job by the Penguins, who did not get flustered giving up that early goal in the first shot of the hockey game from Manitoba. Now the crowd is into it, feeling good, but there's a long way to go. 17 minutes remain. Penguins with a 2-1 lead, trying to use that speed. They have really looked good. Each preseason game they played of the three, they got better. Here's Nasreddine walking in, fans on the wrist shot. Almost too much to ask for Naz, trying to get 2 goals in one game. Naz didn't score all season, and he had the first goal of the season this year, a shorthanded beauty during a 3-on-1. Here's Nasreddine working with Ryan Stone, chips it in just onside. That almost struck Talbot on the head. Ryan Stone, lead forechecker, good body hit. That's about the 5th time a Penguin has had a pancake hit, leading to one of the Manitoba players hitting the deck. 16 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Opening night in Wilkes-Barre, as is league tradition. Penguins chip a puck. It stays onside. Connor James just flies right back. Alexander Elder. Rob Schremp been kind of quiet tonight. James trying to walk one in front. Turnaround blast. Good job by Drew McIntyre to see it. Pass in the slot. Lennon hit it off the post. Oh, Lennon snuck in. Nobody covered him, and he bunked it off the post. Red paint flying everywhere. Manitoba coming back the other way. Jason Jaffrey. Good job by Cartner to get right into Jaffrey's tracks and say, no way, Jose. Fans are feeling it. Rob Schremp, 4 checks. Backing up. Cartner tries to make a play. Good hit by Connor James. Manitoba tries to reach in the other way. Nice hit by Lannon. Lannon, oh, was he robbed off the post. He beat McIntyre clean. Couldn't finish the job. One of the Manitoba players lost a stick. That's Tyler Bulk. Tries to keep it bulked up in the Penguin Zamboni corner. 15-18 to go. Oh, was that close? I don't know if we can get another look. Save. Welch chops at the rebound just to slow it down. Good kick save by Penner. That's a big-time save. Manitoba's had some of their best shots on goal in these last 5 minutes, and they're getting chances. Penguins finally muscle one out to center ice. There's 5 minutes to go in the third period. Penguins cannot afford to play Katie by the door. Manitoba has their timeout. They will come with pressure, and they're going to try to tie up this hockey game. Quick shot bounces off the side of the net. Karam's out in front, and Daniel Carcillo takes it to center. Carcillo tries to smooth one in for Jonathan Filowich. Filowich was spilled, no call. Around the dasher, Carcillo keeps it alive. Filowich gets there first. Tangles it down, throws it ahead. Carcillo back on the point, Mickey DuPont. So the Penguins have tried some rough passes backward that have not capitalized in the offensive zone. Nice job by Filowich to touch it along. 4:25, Carcillo, nice hit on Maxime Fortunas. Tonight's attendance, 8,163, a sellout officially. 8,143 is the number. We had some no-shows tonight, but it was a great, great opening night crowd, especially when you consider it's a Wednesday. Most teams have the luxury of opening up on a weekend. 4 minutes to go, third period. Penguins working on a 2-1 lead, trying to finish strong. Cartner, a long slap shot. Stone, a bouncing rebound. Talbot kicks it free. Gets a stick on the ice. Tyler Kennedy working along with Stone. No such luck. Manitoba transition rush. 3:49 to go. That time Andrew Penner got tangled up. Coming out. Nice step up D by Ryan Lannon. Talbot whisks a pass ahead. It goes over the stick of Tyler Kennedy, but bounces off the boards and will not be an icing call. 3:35 remains. Here's a stick on the ice steal by Rob Schremp. Schrempf flips one into the far right wing corner. Penguins pursue, led by Connor James. James looking for Dixon in front. Can't do it. Schrempf will do a give and go. Nice rotation cycle by Dixon and Schrempf. Steve Dixon, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Schrempf tried to walk out of the corner. Nice step up by Connor James. Jaffrey, Schrempf, good body check by Schrempf, getting his nose dirty there. Puck came up, it hit Schrempf in the nose. He's coming off, deflected shot. Schrempf seems to be okay. That might have hit him in the choppers. As he comes off, Christensen replaces Schrempf. Brandon Reed coming up on Wade Skolny. Reed, a backhander, nice save by Penner. 2:55 to go. Manitoba is sensing the urgency. Shot in the slot, blocked in front by Nasreddine, and he hits a 5-iron out of the zone. That hit Nasreddine right in the sternum where the ribs meet at center chest, and he looks like he might be banged up a bit. Carcillo fights off a hit, finds Noah Welch off the glass, not out of the zone. Preston Ryan a keep in. 2:35 to go. Manitoba's going to get a chance here in the slot. Shot deflects wide. Penner was backed up in the net. Penguins not panicking. Christensen helping with Noah Welch. Manitoba 2 deep forecheckers. 2:22 to go in this room. Shot through a screen. Penner a save, ties it up. Nice save by Andrew Penner, who is really establishing himself in this third period as a go-to guy. Nice job. You see Manitoba keeping the puck alive. 2:18 on the clock. Shot in the screen, letting her fly. Screened, man wide open in front. Christensen coming over to help. That's a nice save. Andrew Penner now, 14 saves in a row, 15 shots on the night. Penguins lead 2-1. Offensive face-off for the Moose. Lee Gorin battles hard against Elaine Nasreddine. Naz comes right back on the ice after blocking that shot. Quick shot through a screen. Penner ties it up. It did not go in. The goal light never came on. Now Manitoba will crash the castle, trying to create a disturbance. Karkner is out there among others to keep the peace. Rob Schrempf back on the ice right away. The puck didn't hit Schrempf going hard, but anytime it bounces up, hits you on the lip or the tooth, it's going to hurt. And Schrempf, of course, back on the ice. How you doing, sweetheart? You having fun? Go Penguins. Cute as a button. It is Schrempf, Kennedy, Dixon, Nasreddine, and Karkner. Penner gets himself composed. Shots are 27 Penguins, 16 Moose. Wilkes-Barre leads 2-1 late in the third. Manitoba wins a faceoff, trying to get a shot opening. Play in the slot, big save. Penner ties it up again. Karkner was covering forward. Jannik Hansen in front. Now Manitoba is starting to win faceoffs, no question. They have an edge. It's now 26-21, but they're winning some big third period offensive edges and draws. 2 minutes to go. Manitoba has its timeout. Even strength hockey, Penguins deep in their own defensive right zone. Manitoba wins another draw. Shot through a screen, blocked by Skolny. Skolny takes the body, but Manitoba wins the puck. Less than 2 minutes to go. Pressure everywhere, shot through a screen, deflects wide, never did get on net. Preston Ryan keeps it alive, rolling puck. Lannon had trouble finding it off the dasher. Manitoba's getting a lot of bounces. They are controlling the tempo here late in the game, down by a goal. Lannon around the near side boards. Chopped at by Dixon, won't get it by Ryan. Now it lunges up. Hansen keeps it onside. Manitoba is just keeping it onside. Great move. It's Preston Ryan, shoots and scores. 1:24 to go. The Penguins simply could not get it out of the zone. Give the Moose credit, working hard, winning battles, keeping pucks onside. And now they get a third period even strength goal from Preston Ryan, who may be the best player on the ice tonight for the Moose. Ryan will get his first. You hate to see a goal with 84 seconds to go. And this will come at 18:36. And the Moose get the tie as the Penguins losing faceoffs, not getting the puck out of the zone, and the Moose getting the job done. Overtime, 4-on-4, next goal wins. Here's a drop pass stolen by Christensen. Filowich pursues. Good angle by Filowich to keep it alive. Sweeps it behind the net. Christensen too fast for Fortunas. Noah Welch rips a shot through a screen. Dangerous rebound. Nice tie-up. Drew McIntyre has done a terrific job in the Manitoba net. So the Penguins get the first scoring chance in overtime. It's their 28th shot on goal tonight. Penguins in overtime last year had a very good go of it. They won 9 times, only lost 5. And lost 3 shootouts. There's Todd Richards. Hey, Todd, you're getting your money's worth. Your first game as a head coach. You're getting overtime. Hopefully you're going to get a victory. Manitoba has battled back their last 10 minutes of the third period, by far their best work of the night. Crowd chants, let's go Pens. It is Ryan Stone with Nasruddin, Skolny, and Talbot. Here's Lee Gorin getting the blue line. Gorin circles up on high. Down low feed, tough angle. Skolny blocks off the centering pass. Manitoba digs deep. It is Gorin on Kartner. Rolling rebound, shot in front. Good pad save by Penner. Kicks aside the rebound again. More pressure from Brad Moran. Wow, has Penner made some great saves in this third period. Manitoba is really picking up the stakes. That shot just goes wide. Penguins got to do a better job getting that puck out of the zone. Nice hit by Skolny on Tremblay. Nasruddin under some pressure. Loops it back. Manitoba's exhausted, looking for a line change. Here's a breakout pass intended for Talbot. They just misfired on the combination. Stone slows it down, keeps it alive. Stone battles off two Moose back checkers. Stone walks through the traffic, tries to lug towards the net, gets a good face-off, and that time, grabbing the stick of Ryan Stone was Jason Jaffrey. 3:28 to go, and Andrew Penner comes up with some of his best work moments ago. Terrific saves, keeping this game alive. Look at that kill zone shot by Patrick Colombe. Brad Moran right there, and Andrew Penner just swats it away like he's got a fly swatter at the family picnic, getting a wasp in the way. Kennedy, Carcillo, Welch, and DuPont. Noah Welch, backhand shot through a screen. Carcillo comes back for it, fights off a hook, no call. That could have been a penalty. The crowd wanted one. Tyler Kennedy protects the puck. Try to do a tap give to Mickey DuPont. Mickey keeps it alive. Carcillo redirect to Welch. Right wing, top of the circle, behind the net to DuPont. Kennedy trying to get open. Kennedy, first game as a pro in the regular season. Mickey DuPont coming backwards, finds Noah. Noah takes his time. He'll creep in, rips a shot. Good stick save by McIntyre. Penguins now with two good shots on net in overtime. Manitoba the same. Manitoba maybe had the better of it on the quality of chances. Here's a knockdown steal by Carcillo. He'll flip a backhander in deep. That will buy a line change on the fly. 2:39 to go in overtime. We're almost halfway through the 5-minute extra session. And here come the Moose. It's Jesse Schultz. Quick shot, good pad, stick save by goaltender Andrew Penner. Connor James overskated the rebound by accident. Schremp tries to poke it free. Now here's a steal by Brandon Reed coming in. Toe drag going wide, sliding across. Reed still has it. Backdoor play for Manitoba, loose at the crossbar. Kartner knocks it free. Penguins trying to get a handle on the stick. Schremp breaks it out. Here's a chance the other way. Man was spilled. It was Connor James. No call, so that time it looks like the whistle's in the pocket. Here's Connor James. Slap shot. Puts it high and wide. Long rebound. That will go to Brad Moran. Moran at center ice. Good give to Colombe. Patrick Colombe coming over the blue line. Kartner gets in his way. Tries a tap pass to Moran. 1:45 to go. High slot steal by Schremp. Schremp wants to take it back. This is where you want to see Schremp's skill. James is onside. Leaves it for Schremp. Back to James. Connor James, a shot. Rebound. James on a wraparound. Spilled. There's going to be a penalty. Slap shot and let them touch the puck. No. Wade Skolny a shot. Manitoba will corral. Penguins going on a power play with 1:27 to go in overtime. Offensive face-off, a 4-on-3 power play. DuPont, Christensen, Stone, and Filowich. Face-off man for Manitoba is Nathan Smith. Here's your hockey game. Fortunas gets the face-off. They knock it out to center. So Manitoba's late face-off work has been quite good. Here's Mickey DuPont. He'll lead a rush. 4-on-3. DuPont takes it wide. Looking for Filowich. Now Filowich will get down low. Left wing hash marks. Looking for a teammate. It's Mickey DuPont. Christensen back to Mickey. Mickey to Christensen. 1 minute to go in the overtime. DuPont fakes it back to Christensen. Deflected shot off a skate goes wide. That's disappointing. Christensen gets his own rebound. Back to Eric Christensen. Fans on the shot. Just tipped wide. Stone on a soft rebound. Keeps it alive. The puck hit the referee's skate by accident. They play on with the Penguins under control. 42 seconds to go. DuPont, good pad save by McIntyre. Mickey has it again. Near side, left wing face-off circle to Filowich. DuPont center point across to Christensen. Blasts a shot, rebound, rolling puck, and Filowich out of thin air, put it over the crossbar. 30 seconds to go. Christensen has it to Mickey. Back to Christensen. Blast shot save. Good job by McIntyre. Stone back to Christensen. There's time. Christensen walks in. Wrist shot, score! Eric Christensen! With 17 seconds to go on the clock, Eric Christensen lights the lamp, empties the bench, and gives the Penguins an overtime victory to kick off the season. Christensen took his time, walked in from the point, saw what he had, let her fly through a screen right through the wickets, and the Penguins win in overtime on the 33rd shot of the hockey game. What a way to start the season. It's the Penguins' Christensen from Stone, and we've got a first-place hockey club in Wilkes-Barre with an overtime win that has them waving the battle flags in the aisles. And